In the spirit of the Miami Heat reaching the finals and playing for a championship, we're going to count down the top 10 teams with the worst win percentage to reach the finals. We're using the win percentage stat instead of counting wins and losses to account for the teams that played in shortened seasons due to a lockout or COVID. We'll see where the 2023 Miami Heat will land among all the teams since 1960 that had an underwhelming regular season but then made an unexpected run to the finals. As you'll see, Jimmy Butler's in the company of some legendary Hall of Fame players. At number 10, we have a tiebreaker between the 1978 Seattle Supersonics and the 1995 Houston Rockets. They both posted a 57.3 win percentage. The Sonics ended up making the finals behind their strong defense and balanced scoring attack, but they lost to the Washington Bullets in 7 games. Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets won the title despite having to go through some tough opponents. Thankfully, Hakeem Olajuwon had one of the most memorable playoff runs ever, and the newly acquired Clyde Drexler played his role as a secondary scoring option to perfection. They are still the team with the lowest seed to win the NBA title, but we'll see if Miami can break that record. At number 9, we have the 1966 Los Angeles Lakers. They posted a 56.3 win percentage. The Lakers had an off year due to Elgin Baylor playing through an injury. In fact, this was the only time in the 60s that he failed to be an All-Star and that he averaged below 20 points. But Jerry West carried this team after having an MVP caliber season. He averaged over 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. In the playoffs, Baylor started playing like his old self again, and they were able to reach the finals for the 4th time in 5 years. But they can never defeat the Boston Celtics. At number 8, we have the 1970 Los Angeles Lakers. They posted a 56.1 win percentage. Injuries held this team back yet again. Wilt Chamberlain missed 70 games and Elgin Baylor missed 28 games. But once again, Jerry West held his team down in the regular season by leading the league in scoring and finishing 4th in assists. His star teammates were able to come back healthy in time for the playoffs, and they were 1 game away from winning the title. But the unexpected arrival of Willis Reed was apparently too much for them to handle. At number 7, we have the 1967 San Francisco Warriors. They posted a 54.3 win percentage. The offensive brilliance of Rick Barry and the defensive greatness of Nate Thurmond was enough for this team to finish with the best record in the West, believe it or not. In fact, they were the only team in that conference with a winning record. So it's no surprise that they ended up reaching the finals, but also losing to Wilt Chamberlain and the Philadelphia 76ers. At number 6, we have the 1999 New York Knicks. They posted a 54 win percentage. That's right, the 8th seed New York Knicks don't even reach the top 5 in this list. During the lockout season, they had a 27-23 record. But this was the perfect opportunity for an 8th seed to make a run at the title. There were no strong teams in the Eastern Conference after the departure of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, and they were able to make history behind their strong defensive play. However, they were no match for the Twin Towers in San Antonio. For the next 2 slots, we have another tiebreaker. At number 5 and at number 4, we have the 1978 Washington Bullets and the 2023 Miami Heat. They both posted a 53.7 win percentage. Elvin Hayes and Wes Unseld were able to win their first championship after a classic 7-game series against the Sonics. If you remember, they were mentioned at the beginning of this list. They are currently the team with the lowest win percentage to win the title. For the Miami Heat, we'll see if they can make history along with the Bullets. For the next 2 slots, we have yet another tiebreaker. At number 3 and at number 2, we have the 1971 Baltimore Bullets and the 1976 Phoenix Suns. They both posted a 51.2 win percentage. The Bullets had Hall of Fame players such as Wes Unseld, Earl the Pearl Monroe, and Gus Johnson. They had some great players, even though they had a 42-40 record. Thanks to their talent, they were able to shock the world after being the defending champions New York Knicks in the conference finals. They won Game 7 at Madison Square Garden by only 2 points. But in the finals, they were no match for the Milwaukee Bucks, who were able to win their first title behind Kareem and Oscar Robertson. The 1976 Phoenix Suns had a similar road in their playoff run. They also shocked the world when they beat the defending champion Golden State Warriors in the conference finals. They won Game 7 on the road by 8 points. They didn't have as much talent as the Bullets did, but they played so well in the clutch. Their Cinderella story ended after losing a hard-fought series to the Boston Celtics in 6 games. And at number 1, we have the 1981 Houston Rockets. They posted a 48.8 win percentage. This is the only team with a losing record to reach the finals. They were able to make history behind the strong play of Moses Malone and the clutch play of Calvin Murphy. This was the original Clutch City Rockets. That playoff run included beating the defending champions Los Angeles Lakers in 3 games in the first round. However, they lost in the finals against Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics. To their credit, they didn't make things easy for Larry Legend, who lost the finals MVP to Cedric Maxwell. If we're keeping count, Jimmy Butler's in the same boat as many legendary players. He was able to accomplish the same thing as Wes Unseld, Elvin Hayes, Rick Barry, Moses Malone, Jerry West, and Hakeem Olajuwon. He was able to lead his team to the finals despite being counted out for having an unimpressive regular season record. And if the Heat wins the title, then he would be in the same company as Wes Unseld, Elvin Hayes, and Hakeem. But even if he falls short, there's reason to believe that he's done enough to make his Hall of Fame case.